After the catastrophic impacts of Hurricane Dorian, environmental conditions for 2020 set themselves up to be an even more volatile atmosphere. Forecasters watched as new predictions came in, predicting the fact that a hyperactive season was possible, something that hadn't been seen since 2005, an entire 15 years prior, when 3 Category 5 storms formed. And on top of all of this, leading up to the hurricane season, the U.S. had already seen catastrophic impacts from other things, such as the pandemic, fires, tornadoes. Extreme weather events had been happening all year, but it was only about to get worse. Here is the 2020 Atlantic Hurricane Season animation by JM Studios, animated by Justin.
tremendous wind, especially off, away from the parking lot, away from really where I could give my cameraman enough protection, but you can certainly see it.
To top a challenging year.
It hurts more and more every time.
John Beeson Jr. would know. Last night took a lot from him.
Yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of a wind shift here as that eye comes out through. Plus, there's so much swirling around the building.
104 now gusting here in Lake Charles.
Yep. Yes, it is going to be close. But right now we're in the eye wall, Steph. You can see the debris just flying around. surge for Zeta rolling through. Look at this. We're in the lower parking garage here of the Golden Nugget, and you can see how the water has come in probably about 5 feet at this point here, maybe just a little bit less than that. But the cars that we were watching essentially facing tail to front have now been turned around. They're starting to float.
This Category 4 storm made landfall in Nicaragua this afternoon, packing 140-mile-per-hour winds. The devastating storm already destroyed rooftops as many structures along that country's remote coast were built to withstand such force. It's causing a life-threatening storm surge and flash flooding in Nicaragua and also Honduras.
Central America is facing its second major hurricane in as many weeks. This is Nicaragua as Hurricane Iota approached landfall. A storm surge of up to 6 meters and winds of 250 kilometers an hour battered northern beaches.
This is the 5th hurricane I've seen in my life, and it's one of the strongest and most destructive hurricanes we've ever seen.
Iota made landfall in Nicaragua just 25 kilometers from where Hurricane Zeta struck 2 weeks ago. It killed more than 120 people.